Alyssa wasn't. Yeah, she was working on that film.
Yeah.
And now she's working. I think tomorrow's her last day on a Jackie Chan film.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's her stage name?
Oh no, she's not. She's behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Do behind the scenes people have stage names?
Oh, you don't want to say a name?
What do you mean, stage name?
We're putting a name on tape right here.
Oh, Ali.
Yeah.
Ali Imai.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about like stage.
I'm talking
name.
this beautiful woman who's working in film on the Gold Coast.
I know.
Yeah. What a great thing to do.
Yeah.
So
She loves
Aquaman, isn't that Jason
Momoa.
Mimosa? It turns out everyone loves him. All the shows I listen to, they're all talking about Jason Momoa.
Because he's hot.
Yeah. Do you watch Game of Thrones?
Yes.
Okay.
But he was only in the first season.
Okay.
He's not.
What happened to his character?
He died.
Pussy.
He got... What happened to him? He...
Got AIDS?
I think he got stabbed or something. And then that turned into a really bad infection.
AIDS.
Yeah. And I think he died of AIDS. You're an idiot sometimes. I don't think they even had AIDS back in those days.
Oh.
Because AIDS is a new disease.
Have you ever seen... No, forget that question.
Have I ever seen?
Gorillas fucking.
Why did I ask?
I only saw it recently, and oh my god, it's kind of it's missionary for a start.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, and
is it?
Yeah, and it's just as brutal as the other missionary you might have seen in some other porn movie or something. Right?
What's wrong with missionary? How is missionary
I'm sorry to be
brutal?
bringing this. Well, not brutal, but think of heart thrusting sort of two primates going at it.
Yeah.
And it's kind of relatable, and there's something like, oh, geez.
A little bit.
I got to look away or like something like.
It's too animalistic.
Yeah, you don't want to be walking past the zoo.
Yeah.
Going, Christ.
With your
like
4-year-old.
Like the kids, yeah.
What are they doing, Mummy?
Yeah.
It's okay, darling.
It's okay, but you...
For some reason you're whispering, it's okay, darling.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe we should
all right. On that note.
this up.
Hey, it's been good seeing you again.
Oh, it's been good seeing you too.
I just want to put out there that assholes. I just do, yeah. It's come to that point.
They've only paid you half. With half of...
Yeah. No, actually...
Get your fucking act together. People need to make a... What do you have to do?
Well, I'll cut that name out. Only because there's people that in the kitchen that are working.
Cut that out.
Yeah.
And we'll just talk generally about from here, right? So, Drew, what do you think of... Because you know how you hear a lot about, especially like with people who sponsor visas. So they get these people, they sponsor, like Indians
I did it for my wife.
Yeah. Well,
yep.
that's a spouse.
Yep.
You sponsor her as her spouse. But when people are sponsored as an employee and they come out here and they work their guts out and then get paid shit for it. Or, okay, sorry, I'm going to take this to a totally different level now, especially in the entertainment industry, where people like you, who are in a band, or maybe Maddie G, who take photos, photography, and then the person that they've done it for decides, oh, I can't afford to pay you. Sorry, I know you did a great job, but I can't afford to pay you. You're going to have to wait 6 months before maybe I can pay you half of what you're entitled to. What do you think of people like that?
I think it's
It's
Well,
wrong.
It's unnatural. It's unnatural because, you know what I relate it to? Okay, Rika, you're great at what you do.
Yeah.
I'm going to invite you to my house to put on a show.
Yeah.
Right? Well, I should have the money in my pocket, right?
Yeah, yeah.
What's the difference between inviting you to my venue, my bar, my movie? I should have the money. The budget should already be there.
Be there. That's right.
So to not pay someone, you know,
it's sucky.
It's bad.
It is really bad. It's you know, like, even if you're not happy with what they did, they still came and did it. You know, well, I'm sorry that I'm just going to use you as an example, but if you were asked to go and say I asked you to come and play at my 50th birthday party, like, okay, so you come, you go out of your way, you knock back work that you might have been able to do anyway, you know.
Yeah.
So already I've dominated your time, so you need to be compensated for that. Then you come and do this gig. I might not like it, but if I don't like it, I should stop you 10 minutes into your gig. I don't get to listen or get you to perform a whole fucking set and then go, oh, you know what? I don't think I've got the money to pay you.
Yeah.
That's so wrong.
That's wrong.
Isn't it?
So wrong. I know.
I don't even know why we're talking about this. I think I'm watching too much Judge Judy, but it's so wrong.
It's so wrong.
It is so
can I tell you,
wrong.
in the band world, forever, when it was cash, it was actually, because it was cash, the first thing you would do, you'd play and then go see the boss, and they'd give you cash from the bar.
Yeah.
Right there in the hand. And the only one time it was tough was from a famous dude called Billy Santos, who owned the Gig in Brisbane.
Yeah.
And he ran the Playroom for a long time.
Oh, yeah.
In the last final stage. Anyway, Billy Santos was a big sort of shady character.
Yeah.
But you would always put your hand out and there's the cash. They had it because they sold drinks.
Yeah.
All of a sudden now with invoicing and horseshit emails.
And people don't carry cash anymore.
They don't carry cash, mate. Sorry,
know.
and there's no one to pay you. It's all just staff. That it turns into 4-week payment. So that's...
I think we should re-educate the younger generation and tell them how fucking good cash is, society-wise.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Well,
what they're doing is basically they're what's the word? They're cutting their nose off to spite their faces, because if they don't carry cash around, everything has to be declared. Every single thing. Sorry, Malcolm Turnbull, who's trying to get taxpayers to actually pay tax. But I think cash used to work well.
Yeah, well, no one gets paid. Even no one gets paid in cash anymore anyway.
No, and it's because people don't pay cash.
Yeah.
If you don't pay cash, there's no cash to pay. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
It's a weird world now.
It is a weird world.
Here's one. Bitcoin. You've heard of Bitcoin?
Oh, yes, I have heard of Bitcoin.
Well, yeah, well, it's confusing until some mates came in last week and said, look at Bitcoin. One Bitcoin is now worth $25,000. And they showed me the website. And they showed me how for the last 4 or whatever years it's been nothing. And now it's just like, yeah. So I created an account.
Did you?
I'm going to take my shares which suck ass, like in Billabong and they just have done nothing for 10 years. I'm going to take that money out, put it in Bitcoin, and I'm going to have way more fun.
Please be careful with that.
Well, but even still, I don't even mind how uncareful it is because I'm so bored. I've taken $7,000. No. It's turned into $2,500 in shares.
But wait. The only thing... Okay, so I don't have enough money to put into Bitcoin. If I did, I would. But the money... Okay... Money that you have in Billabong or whatever, you can kind of like just let it sit there and not worry too much about it, because, you know, investments are long-term things anyway. No one buys shares thinking they're going to make money in 2 or 3 weeks. It's usually like, because, you know, with every drop there's a rise, and, you know, so you try and wait for that rise. You know what I'm saying, right? And that's a long process. But with Bitcoin, because it's a virtual thing, That's the part I'm scared of.
Well, you know what's starting to happen? You know how I said about the Viagra tonight? Well, that site really pushes. You can buy this with Bitcoin. Right, so I'm noticing online now there's loads more sites opening up where you can buy things with Bitcoin.
Yeah.
And it's like at first it was like, oh, that's random. Now I'm like seeing it every other.
So now it's making sense.
Buying site, like so. I'm going to do it. I'm going to put it on this podcast. When I buy it, I'm going to throw this $2,500 into Bitcoin and give a running update. And it's a live update too, by the way. Ooh. So right there and then you can see where it goes up. Obviously, it's just like shares. You can sell it at any time.
You have to sell it before because it is a virtual currency. It doesn't actually exist. I don't know. Maybe
until you sell it.
But maybe, and that's probably where my brain is a little bit old-fashioned. I just don't. I'm too scared to invest in something that's virtual.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
No, I'm listening. No, I'm really listening. I was just trying to find you the. Yeah, we should.
No. Yeah, we should wrap it up.
But yeah, I'm going to do that though, and we'll play the game.
Let's play the game.
Yeah. I'll even chuck a couple of $100 in for you, champion. Right?
Aww,
we'll see how we go.
Thank
all right?
You.
Why not? I'm talking about dudes who put in 150 in some like footy thing. They were all in a group. Now it's like $4,500.
See,
because it's really
return.
Going crazy right now.
But so yeah,
and it's bound to suck.
Of course it does. Everything.
But there's still none of us that I know actually use Bitcoin.
Yeah.
But so it's only going to apparently. It's still here after 10 years now. So it's only going to get better.
But if you believe in it, then you can actually do the same. Like when someone wants to buy your service, you can say, oh, you can pay us with Bitcoin.
Yeah. Ooh. Hey, champion. Good work. Yeah, you having fun?
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
All right. This was our outro.
This was the outro. Our guest tonight was... tonight's show was brought to you by Koala Karma, the chill out drink. Sit back, relax. And...
Fight. Fight. I'm a survivor.
Our guest was Bek Scacheri.
Scacheri. Yep.
Awesome chick. She was fun to talk to, wasn't she?
All right. Thanks for listening, everyone.
Thank you.
Please subscribe. Please share the episodes. Please, I don't know, just subscribe.
Please just promote us so we can get rich and buy more Bitcoins and then become even richer.
Yeah. And send us a message. It's cool to get messages now that Rika's on board. And
it's nice to hear feedback.
It's really nice.
Even if we're annoying you, let us know. We'll try and stop being so annoying.
Not.
Bye.
My wife sells cheese on the internet.